Hey, metal fans, we are back once again, and I have to tell you, 2025 just keeps looking better and better and stronger in the metal music scene. I have 10 hot new metal albums to get you through this week. I just reviewed 27 new albums, and I picked the top 5 from my own Doom Scrolls. I build them from Apple Music's metal section, and I post them to my YouTube channel and my Facebook page for you guys every week to check out. This is my WTF in 5 minutes. My show, it recaps and ranks the top 5 newest metal albums of the week, and I match each album with something heavy from my collection, so you get 10 extreme metal albums for your collection. I use data charts, 60 different points to grade everything from the first 3 all the way through to the remaining tracks, the entire feel of the album. The review results is in the numbers. So which album made my top spot? What 5 albums did I pull from my treasure chest to share with you guys? Am I on my game today? Well, let's get going with the first of the week's top 5 in 5. All right, we start everything off with Venom by Enemy Inside. This band out of Germany since 2017 has 3 albums out, and they consider themselves modern metal. They sound an awful lot like metalcore, but however, this album, the band itself is quite unique. The vocals are the standout feature here. Very unique, very rangy. We have female and male voices. Plenty of power all the way through. This is a killer album for sure. Next up, we have The Sky, the Earth, and All Between by Architects. Finally, one of my favorite metalcore bands has released their brand new album. And this one, I promise you, does not disappoint. It is a banger from beginning to end. Solid stuff. And I think that these guys are actually going to make a whole bunch more new fans, as well as satisfying their roster that they have already. I added some Out of Vision in there for you guys, matched them up for a good pair. So next up we have Crown of Madness, Memories Fragmented. This band is out of Canada. This is their first album that I could find anyway, and what an album it is. It is a bulldozer of death metal music all the way through. I think that you guys will agree. It is unique amongst itself, and it is so powerful and very volcanic, and I think that you guys will love it. I added some stages of decomposition in there for you for a perfect pairing. Next up, this album, Violence Prevails by Chemicide. If you like thrash metal, this band out of the USA since 2008, I have not heard of them before, but they are incredible. I couldn't stop listening to this album. I think I spun it about 3 times, and talk about worth the ride all the way through. This album is raw power, and I think that you guys will agree that In Culture was probably a good match for them. So my next album here, Celestial Scourge, Observers of the Inevitable, out of Norway. I believe that this is their first album. This is all I could find. This band is incredible, powerful, brutal, technical death metal all the way through. And what an album it is. It just keeps getting better all the way through. I found that it built up and up and up, and I added some Osaya there for you as a perfect pairing. So next up, we are going to move into our rankings. All right, here we go. I'm back again. So where did they rank? How did they do? We're going to find out right now. In 5th place, I placed Celestial Scourge, and I think that you guys are absolutely, once again, going to love this album. They could have placed higher, but there it is. Totally worthy album. Chemicide. I actually regret placing them at number 4. I think that they could have done a little wee bit better, probably about number 2, as high as number 2. Violence Prevails. You got to get that album for sure. Right in the middle at number 3 is Crown of Thorns, Memories Fragmented. What a tremendous death metal album. Very unique stuff. Next up, it was a toss-up between Architects and Enemy Inside, and I placed Enemy Inside at number 2. They could have made number one. They could have toppled Architects for sure. And of course, number one is Architects. Yeah, this was a tremendous album. I think that you guys will agree. If you are not yet a fan of them, I think that you will be after this album. Fantastic album. Hopefully I get to see them on tour this year. That would be great stuff. So, hey, you know what you got to do? You guys have to download these albums, stream them, enjoy them, love them, and we will see you guys next time. Cheers.